I want to talk about one of my favorite movies. Yudai Yamaguchi's 2003 masterpiece Jigoku Koshien, or Battlefield Baseball.
甲子園、それは高校球児たちの夢。球児たちは栄光の瞬間をつかみ取るためにアドレナリンの続く限り命を懸けてグラウンドを駆け巡るのだ。
As you can see, it's a very serious film about baseball, the sport. The movie is based on the manga of the same name by Gotaro Man. The story is pretty simple. It's every high school's baseball team's dream to go to the legendary Koshien Stadium tournament. For the first time in years, Saido High School has a chance. Their star player, Gorilla Matsui, has finally given the team an opportunity to succeed. Principal Kocho is most delighted at this prospect, for it has been his dream to be the coach of a winning team. However, the head teacher reveals to him that the first game of the tournament has Saido High playing against Gedo High School, infamous for brutally killing all their opponents. You know, like normal baseball. Kocho instantly loses all hope, both for his students' lives and for winning the tournament. But what's this? A new transfer student? Enter Jubei, played by the very handsome Tak Sakaguchi. When we first meet Jubei, he's taking a nap hanging from the rafters like your average high school student. Below him, Magane, played by Atsushi Ito, finds himself in a predicament. He is being cornered by an expelled bully who seems to enjoy standing around in vacant lots for some reason. The noises of Magane being smacked around awaken our hero from his bat-like sleep. He proceeds to beat the snot out of said bully. As he proceeds to leave the area, presumably to find a new rafter to nap from, he is confronted by the rest of the gang of bullies. Jubei dispatches the nameless gang members without much fanfare. All is left is the gang's boss man, Bancho. A very over-the-top, bleach blonde, grown-ass man who kinda looks like George Lopez. The whole school gathers around for this fight, including the concerned principal, who upon hearing about the fight, and being told it involved one of the baseball team members, grabs a sword off the wall and jumps out the window to stop the fight, as you do. But don't worry, this isn't one of those normal fights. This is fighting baseball, which is, I'll just show you. Anyhow, this fight has shown that Jubei has skills that would be useful to the baseball team. So the principal tries to talk Jubei into joining the team, and the rest of the movie is mostly about the big game. So that's pretty much the setup of the movie. I'm going to go ahead and give a spoiler warning here, although I think the movie is plenty enjoyable even if you know everything already. So if you like surprises, maybe just watch the movie. Otherwise, here we go. So he says he won't join the team and leaves to Gocho's dismay. Oh, and Bancho comes back after flying away with a new face, thanks to his chi being aligned? Or something. Something like that. Megane, watching from the shadows, as he seems to do a lot, sees this interaction and follows Jubei to a grassy area underneath a bridge. Megane manages to get Jubei to open up about why he won't play baseball. Through song, of course. Long story short, Jubei is able to throw a baseball way too hard, and while playing catch with his dad, he he hates baseball because he accidentally killed his own dad. I love this stupid movie. Anyhow, after the song, Megane talks Jubei into joining the team. And now, if we pull out our hero's journey circle, we are right about here. Oh, it should also be noted that at this point, it is revealed that Megane is playing baseball in secret because his mother would beat and or kill him because she really hates baseball. This is important later, but we'll come to that. So now that Jubei has agreed to join the team and fight the good baseball fight, we fast forward to maybe the next day? It's not clear, nor does it matter. It's the day of the first game, and Jubei is nowhere to be found. Why? Because he's in prison, of course. And no, that is never explained. So with Kocho's star player nowhere to be found, he plans to call off the match. The rest of the team still wants to play the game, and are rather angry that the coach, Kocho, is putting this new guy ahead of the rest of the team. So Gorilla pretty much bullies the head teacher and the principal into letting them still play, via threats of physical violence, as you do. Enter Gedo High School. I want to say that they're kind of a loose interpretation of zombies. It's something like that. It's never explained, and it really doesn't matter. The leader of Gedo High's team is Hoichi, played by Hideo Sakaki. Hoichi starts beating Megane for being in the way of the truck. He's kind of like the gorilla character of the group, so he's like the leader of the team, but not the coach. Because, this is the coach. Yeah. So, as they say, play ball. During the initial lineup, it's made pretty clear that Gedo High has the umpire in their pocket, so of course, they are going to technically win, even though they're just going to literally murder the other team. The first part of the game takes place during a cutaway where we see Bansho running up and saying he wants to join the team. Hold up. Isn't he, not a student? I thought he was an expelled bully or something. Also a grown man. Whatever. Megane, Bansho, the head teacher, and Kocho make it to the field, and the fight is over, and we get this delightful overview of the damages. Kocho tries to forfeit the game to save the lives of the few survivors, but the umpire overrules it, making it officially known that he is being controlled by Gedo High. Okay, time to change sides. Megane, Bansho, head teacher, and Kocho are the only ones left on the team, so they are the ones who must play. But because Megane is a soft boy, who really shouldn't be playing in the first place, Kocho makes him sit out. And we get to watch the next fight through Megane's expressions. It's looking like it's all over. But wait, Jubei has broken free from prison, and he left his beard. Jubei makes it to the field just in time for everyone to die. Oh. Well. Poor Bansho. Poor Kocho. What happened to young Megane? Oh no, not Megane. Wait a second. Megane's over there with a bunch of nails in his face. But who's this? Of course. It's a bomb. I should have known. So, Jubei's dead. And in the afterlife, Jubei meets his dead father, and they have a heart-to-heart about blame, and that he forgives Jubei, and that Jubei should go back and fight for the honor of his friends and stuff. And then the dad angrily rides away on a bicycle, because, of course. Also, surprise, another bomb, but this time it's actually Megane who's the bomb. Wait, what? Are you keeping up with this? Good, because we're only halfway through. So, after being dead, Jubei comes looking for everyone because I guess it's been a year maybe? It's a lot of cobwebs and stuff, I don't know. Kocho has fallen into like some kind of waking coma or something. So Jubei yells at him about how they have to fight back against Geto High, and if they don't defeat them, then Geto High will take over the world or something. That is literally what he says, because it's a very serious matter. Yeah, very serious. All of the dead students apparently are only mostly dead, so they wheel in on wheelchairs and are very mostly dead. And they help Jubei plead his case. Kocho agrees Megane can't play on the team anymore because his mom found out. Jubei confronts Megane's mom about letting Megane play, and one of my all-time top 10 fights takes place between Jubei and this old woman. There is so much to enjoy about this fight. It's real good. Like, at times you can see that it's definitely a stuntman doing the various tricks that the old woman would be doing. The over-the-top fight moves. Hammer time, I guess? It's cinematic perfection. And I would know. I went to school for this. So, Jubei is about to execute Megane's mom. And Megane stops him. And now, we get Megane's mother's backstory as to why she hates baseball. And long story short, her husband was accidentally killed by her other son, who threw a baseball really, really hard. That's right, Jubei and Megane are brothers. Da-da-dun. So, with the family reunited, their mother lets Megane play baseball. Because reasons. Now we get another backstory song, because of course we do. In this song, the mother and her younger self sing Jubei's secret technique that I guess he forgot after he killed his dad and ran away or something. Anyhow, the move is called Love it. What's this? Who is this mystery stranger who is able to catch Jubei's super tornado pitch? Oh. It's Bancho again, but as a child. Sure, why not? Also, when Bancho had died the second time during the first fight, when he was in the afterlife, he ran into this guy who was angrily riding a bicycle, who gave him this special catcher's mitt. Yeah, it's consistent. So, with the band back together, we cut to the Geto coach with a photo album of his favorite murders, which, if it wasn't clear before, he might be a bad guy. Suddenly an explosion. Jubei is thrown down the gauntlet. And this is kind of like the final battle of the film. It takes place for like the final quarter of the movie, give or take. Jubei versus the Geto High School team, which is like 1 on 9? 10? I don't really know how big a baseball team is, but whatever. But wait, who's that? Head student guy, Megane, Kocho, and Bancho are here to help. Heck yeah. Now it's 5 on 9. Not super fair, but better. Wait a second, who's that? It's Robo Gorilla. Now we're at 6. And head teacher, who's also a cheaper robot. Seven. Nope. And the cheerleader who's got a crush on Gorilla. And Megane's mom? That's 9. That's practically a whole team. It might be a whole team. I really don't know baseball that well. Game on. This is another one of my favorite fights. It's just full of sight gags and physical comedy. It's so stupid and wonderful. Good stuff.
14点。大丈夫か。
So, anyhow, everyone except Jubei and the ghetto coach are now dead. So, you know what that means. That's right, a baseball bat fight. Also, Megane and Kocho aren't dead, but I guess them having previously been dead makes them not able to still fight? I'm not gonna worry about it. So, Megane being such a really, really bad player really makes him trying to, do these death-defying saving attempts to save Jubei's life. It doesn't go well. But yeah, Jubei is down for the count. So the ghetto coach calls for his new invention. A bat full of poisons from all over the world. It's called Poison Bat. Also, it's full of a bunch of antidotes to those poisons, so you're both dying and being cured. and then dying some more for 100 years or something. Very evil, I guess. So, Megane is dead, again. Which I guess also goes against the exact thing that was said about the poison bat. The whole thing about living and dying for 100 years, but now he's just dead? I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. Jubei teaches the Ghetto Teach about the importance of love or teamwork or friendship or something. And he accepts that he should be executed on this baseball field. But now, the zombies are pleading with Jubei not to kill him because they love him, kinda? It's something weird about, like, they were never loved and they were all abandoned as children, and, like, at least he used them for something, Like, out of this crazy-ass movie, this part makes the least sense to me. I don't really see the motivations here, but I'm not gonna put too much energy into that. Anyhow, through the power of love, the ghetto's coach face changes and now he's a good guy and tosses Jubei the antidote to the poison bat so he can, like, cure Megane or bring her back to life or something. And because of this, he has reached the end of his redemption arc. But yeah, now everyone is dead again. And of course, this enrages Jubei, so he... Hell yeah, that is what I come to these movies for. Real good deaths. But yeah, at this point, everyone except the umpire and Jubei and the Saito team are dead, thanks to Robo Gorilla. Jubei, being very upset, gives an emotional speech about love and friendship and the dangers of baseball, and he cries a single tear which turns into cherry blossoms? And we get our happy ending after all. Alright. Game set. Jude is the winner.
根性胴上げだ。
胴上げないことを。しかし彼らは知らない。ずっと応援してきたこの男が10分ほど前。
But yeah, so I really love the ending of this movie, but like not because of the fights or the sight gags or the big moving speeches, but because the narrator who's been narrating the entire movie, just like from the opening scenes to the very end, was the dog. The drunk man's dog. Also, the drunk guy died like before the game even started, which is its own thing. I really love this movie. It's so batshit insane. It's great. But so yeah, it's maybe not a good movie, but I think it's a great thing to watch. It's very enjoyable, kind of in that bad movie kind of way. Though I think it's kind of a good movie. I don't know. Whatever the case, I highly recommend it if you ever get the chance, which you probably won't get the chance unless you actually try to get the chance, because like the DVD's been out of print for a couple of years and they're selling for like $60 on eBay and, you know, that whole thing. I don't think I or anyone else could really like give this movie justice just by talking about it, so I do recommend trying to find it to watch at some point. I don't know. I'm going back to bed.